Now we're live. We're live with the people, broadcasting to the people around the world.
All nations. Hey.
All right, let's start it off. Let's start it off with telling them where Jordan Molly Aguayo is from.
All right, my name is Jordan Aguayo from Manchester, Pornorina, Band of Poma Indians. I'm just glad to be here with you tonight, cousin.
Thank you for
about.
coming.
I know you got, huh?
I said thank you for coming. I cut you
Oh,
off.
yeah. Should we burn some sage, or you want to say a prayer or something, or how do you want to do this?
No, yeah, you can burn one and then you say a prayer. I'd be down.
No, not burn one. I said burn some sage. I just. You got any angelica root or anything?
No, I got some sage that was picked from the one of the Dakotas my homie gave me, but I haven't burned it yet.
I'll burn some angelica root for us right here. There you go, Juan. All right. Roots burning.
Roots burning. Start your prayer.
You want me to say a prayer? All right, I'll say a prayer. Oh. Yahuwah Kapre, thank you for bringing my cousin to my past and letting him be interested in my perspective and my story and what I think. And I pray, Father God, that you just come to us. Let us use our words wisely, and we know that whenever there's two or more that gather in your name, something's gonna happen. So I just pray that you give me and Juan the words that are going to be useful to ourselves, to other people, and whoever needs to hear whatever we got to talk about. And everything that we do tonight and say, let us do it with the good heart, in a good way, in the best way we know how.
Oh. All right. So my first question, you kind of said your name and then where you're from. So what res you're from, and then tell us that.
Okay.
What res you from?
My res. My mom, she's from Pornorina, and her mom's from Pornorina, and her dad's from Dry Creek. So I got lineage from both sides, but I'm an enrolled member at Manchester, Pornorina. That's it.
You cut off a little bit. Hold on, let me grab my questions real quick. I forgot them all.
All right, let me take some coffee to sip.
Here's my paper. I got my trusty paper. All right. So, and you grew up on that res, right? Up in Pornorina?
Yeah, I guess you would say off and on. No, yeah, for a long time, about 20 plus years. I'm only 18.
You and TJ, R.I.P. TJ. I seen that picture you posted of him the other day. The damn dog, always running around the res.
Oh yeah, huh? That big wolf.
I know. All right, question number 2.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, what's question number 2? I was gonna say.
How do you feel about natives getting involved in politics or like education or being doctors, being teachers, stuff like that? Just being represented a little bit more.
I think, I think it's very important that they want to be involved with politics and furthering their education and things like that. It's very important. There's a lot of youth that can benefit from understanding their tribal bylaws and policies and stuff like that, and just get involved.
And also, I think it's cool for other native youth to see like people get involved, because then that might encourage them to get involved as well. Because we just need more representatives. Because like if like people start getting into politics and stuff and education, then actually native like history might start getting taught, and like so other people will be educated about native stuff and not just think like they don't exist or you guys don't exist or we don't exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why that's why I think it's super important for native people to get involved in that type of stuff. But yeah. What about, okay, my next question. I got lost. I
I
just
was
got
going
blasted
deep
a
in
little
my
bit ago.
head for a minute.
I know what were you gonna say? What
Question
were you
number
gonna
three.
say?
No,
No,
question
question
number
number
three.
three.
I already answered
All right,
question number two. Okay, go ahead.
all right. Here we go. What are some aspects of your culture do you practice, or would you want to share with other people?
Tonight or just in general? Hey, I just
Just in general.
Yeah, overall, I guess it just in general. Every day is I kind of learned to just exist, I guess, with the upbringings of, like our aunts and our uncle, our, community and stuff, and just whatever our Pomo people used to do, like nothing really too ancient, I guess, because everything's kind of modernized and stuff. But for the most
Yeah.
part, like I know we still have like a lot of songs and dances and stories and like arts and stuff like that I guess I kind of know how to do a lot of them. I just really don't practice a lot like I probably should, but for the most part I grew up in the culture ways, and I also grew up like in the church ways too. So for the most part it was beneficial on both sides, because they're very similar, and I've grown to understand that they're the same. So I guess that's how I practice. And the culture, I guess, depending on what family or what how you're brought up.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
was
the
brought
same
up
thing. It's all
super
the same
Christian,
thing.
so yeah, I don't know
But yeah, I
anything
do.
so much.
But yeah, I do practice. I do practice. I grew up practicing, and I still practice today, and it's cool. It's one of the main things that keeps me, I guess, sane. And from just, I'm not normal as it is, and I think if I didn't have my culture, my understanding of, my true identity, that I'd probably be in that house, or I probably would be sitting under the tree somewhere with one of my cousins talking around, or you know what I mean. So I'm very
Yeah,
thankful and
yeah,
fortunate that
and
I grew up with it, and although sometimes I didn't choose to listen to whatever I was told because I thought I knew better, but I learned the hard way, and I know now. And I think that that's the beauty of being able to like talk to you about it and share, I guess, whatever I think about it, because I never really took that perspective serious. My own perspective. I always just lived life and never really took it serious. And then things happen, and you got to grow up someday, and have those feelings and learn how to feel and learn how to respond in the correct way, in a healthy way.
yeah. And you recently posted that you're sober. How long you been sober for?
18 years. Yeah. I got about a year and some months, maybe about a year and 3 months, maybe.
Hell yeah!
Not that long, brand new. I'm still
I'm a
crawling.
I'm a year and 5 months.
No way. Right on, cousin. That's tight.
Haven't touched a bottle or a bag in 5 months. A year and 5 months.
Right on. Right on. Well, I can't say I never touched it.
Woo!
I didn't use it though. All right, moving right along. Question number
Moving
4.
right along. Question number 4. How do you feel about Native American mascots being used?
I guess it's not right.
You guess, eh?
I support both perspectives, because right now it really doesn't affect me personally in my own life, but I do know people on both sides of the argument, so I can be open-minded and have that discussion when needed. I see both sides of the fight, and it's not for me to judge, but if I had to, I'm gonna have to say I can go with the Giants and say it's not cool.
Yeah, you're the one that gave me not a mascot shirt, so you gotta be.
Question number 5.
All right, question number 5 will be just this freestyle, whatever you want to talk about. You want to share your song that you prepared, or whatever you feel like doing. You want to share a little about your sobriety, where you went to recover at, your Turtle Lodge, your cousins out there. You want to shout them out, whatever you want to do.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's sing. I'll sing you a song, just because we got all hyped up about singing songs earlier, and I think it's important that, for me, because I'm a singer, I know our traditional songs and stuff, and like for you, I don't know what you're going through in your life, but I know that you're trying to make a change, and you're trying to make your life better, and trying to live healthier and make right choices, and you're learning how to be kind to yourself and love yourself and accept yourself, and at the same time be there and help other people. So this song is just a prayer song from our tribe, Pornerina, and I'm gonna get my hair out of my face so I don't choke on it. Oh.
Oh.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo, hey yo, hey yo, 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 hey yo, hey yo, 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 oh, hey,
Oh. Oh, put your left hand to your right hand. Clap it up.
And then throw it in the air for Juanito.
Hey.
So since
Good
that's
job,
all that was all for my freestyle. So if there's anything else you want to ask me, go ahead. And then I got a couple questions for you myself, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Shoot them up. What you got? What you got for me?
So you don't got no more for me then?
No, that's usually the end. We usually end it on the freestyle, and if you wanted to say anything, that's how I end it. That was perfect, though. You ended it on the song, yeah. I love that. That was dope.
Well, then I guess for me, Mr. Dominguez, I got a question pertaining to your perspective on what it's like growing up in a Native American community and not being Native American yourself, and how does that make you feel today?
So like for a long time, I didn't really know who I was, and then I like fought that, but then like my family made me feel like I was from there and stuff. I mean, in the beginning, didn't really feel like that until I had to fight my way, and pretty much fight my way into like being a person from the res, to prove myself, essentially as like that I can handle myself, and like then people stopped messing with me. But for a long time, people didn't really feel good, people definitely made me feel like I was adopted. People would definitely remind me of that. But like I said, then there was other people that embraced me and like allowed me to dance, and allowed me to like learn some of the culture and stuff like that. So it was like for the first part of my life, it was hard. And then as I got older, it kind of just started ignoring people and started just just living there because people started embracing me, so it got easier as I got older.
So, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that being said, with everything that you've experienced, what was one of the most what was your memory what do you remember the most that traumatized you the most, that sticks with you today, that you think may have some effect in your today life choices or growing up?
Just honestly, just being introduced to like. Go ahead.
No, I'll let you finish. I was gonna put it in a
I don't
different way,
know.
but go ahead, you guys.
Honestly, being introduced to like alcohol so like young, and like being encouraged to drink in such a way that's like definitely overindulging. I think that definitely affected me to this point. Because it definitely was like just like a norm that you drink as much or black out every single time. I think that is one thing that affected me, but like I can't think of like one thing that was super traumatizing. But like definitely got in a lot of fights. Kids definitely got beat up a lot as a kid. I think that's why I have like kind of like a chip on my shoulder a little bit. But yeah, I think that's what
So then, to
happened.
change that negative into a positive, what's the positive, the best memory you have, the positive memory that you have growing up there? What makes you feel good about being here?
Honestly, just being from there, just like
What does
just
that
to say
mean?
that I'm from the res and I grew up on the res and I grew up around people that are resilient and that have been a part of this country before this country was this country. And I can, even though I'm not like technically a part of the tribe or anything, but I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my everything. I can feel it in my heartbeat. I can feel it in every moment that I'm alive. That I'm a part of this earth before the colonizers came. So yeah, just saying that I'm a part of there and being a part of a family that's been here for generations after generations before people even called this a country, or you know what I mean.
Right.
That's what I got for you, G.
All right.
Woo!
That's
I'm
cool. I
getting.
appreciate the vulnerability and the honesty. And on both sides, and everybody's perspective counts and matters and should be heard. It doesn't matter what our upbringing, our past, because it's up to us how we're gonna choose if we're gonna live today, how we're gonna live our lives. And I'm
Yep.
proud of you, Juan, for everything that you do and everything that you're trying to do.
Thank you. I
Starts
appreciate you
with us.
coming on.
Starts with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you coming on. I'm trying to spread as many voices as I can, man.
Well, cousin, we only got one viewer, so I'm gonna go finish my movie. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
But I
right.
love you, cousin, and it's always good talking to you, man. Let's do this more often. Let's keep it going. Just because we only have one viewer don't matter. That's gonna change. It can only go up from here, bro.
I'm gonna
Can't
post
be
it to
left.
I'm gonna post it to my YouTube and everything, so we'll get more.
Oh yeah, I ain't tripping on that. It was just good, to hear your voice and to be able to talk to you and hear what you have to say. Miss you, cousin.
I
Be
miss
safe,
you.
huh? I'm hanging up
I
now.
love you. I love you. See ya.
Love you too.
What's going on here?